Hello everyone, this is Gluttony of the Isekai. If you like my channel, please like and subscribe. Alright, before I get started, this video will hold a lot of spoilers. So if you have not read the web novel or the light novel, please be advised. Veldora Tempest, BKA Storm Dragon. His first appearance in the light novel is Volume 1, Manga Chapter Number 1, Web Novel Volume Number 1, and Anime Episode Number 1. Due to Veldora rampaging, the humans decided to send the hero to deal with him. There, the hero was able to seal Veldora in the Jura forest. He was known as the guardian deity. Sealed there for over 300 years. So after the 300 years of imprisonment, he met his sworn friend Rimuru, where Rimuru was able to swallow him up in his stomach so they could figure out a way to break him out of the infinite prison. Veldora is one of the 4 true dragons. His siblings are Star King Dragon Veldonava, White Ice Dragon Velsar, and Scorched Dragon Velgara. Now you're going to hear me say this a million times, but Fuzi, the author, is a freaking genius when it comes to naming things in this series. Personality-wise, Veldora is a big kid but extremely smart. And I think it has everything to do with his skills. His unique skill investigator evolved into ultimate skill investigation King Faust. That later evolved into Chaos King Nilapatat. This skill encompassed several skills: thought acceleration, appraisal, all of creation, probability manipulation, parallel existence, seeker of truth, space-time control, multi-dimensional barrier. One of the best aspects of this ultimate skill is his probability manipulation. This manipulation is sick. He can change the probability of his attack working. He can also manipulate everybody else's probability of their attack attacking him. Let's move along to his popular battle skills. Death Heralding Winds, Black Lightning, Storm of Destruction. Those are all his popular skills. His resistance. He's a dragon, so he's resistant to everything, but here you go, I'll name them off. Physical attack immunity, natural elements immunity, abnormal state immunity, mental attack immunity, hybrid attack resistance. Now if you notice, out of the 5 things that I named, 4 of them are immunity, which means the stuff don't work on them. So if you don't have an ultimate skill, don't even try fighting this dragon. The Empire, with multiple people with true demon lord levels and the true dragon, did not want to risk releasing him from his imprisonment. The Empire guardian dragon, Scorched Dragon Velgara, is one of Veldora's older sisters. White Ice Dragon Velsar is on Guy's side. She is the oldest sister, right up under Star King Dragon Veldonava. Ultimately, she was the one that would discipline Veldora when he goes on his rampage. Melanava, his only niece, she gets along very well with Veldora because of his relationship with Rimuru. These dragons have been living for a very long time. For entertainment, the only thing they do for fun was to fight. Not just fighting anyone, but fighting strong opponents. The new fun stuff that Rimuru come up with is very entertaining to the both of them. Now when I tell you not to fight this dragon, I mean it. Let's do a quick little power scaling. We are not going to talk about his fight with the hero. She has a cheat skill. There's not too many people in all anime who can fight this woman. Let's talk about Hinata and Rimuru. Sky Queen Freya said that her, Kyrian, and Clayman are about the same level. And that's before Clayman evolved. Now Rimuru beat Clayman after he evolved with little to no efforts at all. Let's move down a little bit with Rimuru and his rematch with Hinata. Rimuru went all out when he beat her. That puts Hinata at least on the same level as a true demon lord. So later on, when Hinata challenged the Labyrinth, and made it all the way to the 100th floor with Veldora. Well, that's only because Siegen was hibernating. Oh, who's Siegen? Siegen is probably top 5 in all of Tempest. Man, let me tell you about Siegen, but I'm not going to get into him. He do have a relationship with Veldora, and his relationship with Veldora is his training partner. That should tell you how strong this man is. I don't know, maybe I should do a ranking system. If you want me to do a ranking system, let me know in the comments what you want me to go through. 1 through 10, 1 through 5, 1 through 20. I might do one if I get enough comments. Okay, so Veldora versus Hinata. It wasn't much of a fight. Hinata challenged Veldora fully prepared and ready for this fight, and still lost. This fight was literally an afterthought to Veldora. But he did say she did pretty good, but it was still an afterthought. He also gave her credit on her melt slash. He said it was similar to the hero's absolute severance. Out of that, she was literally just an afterthought to him. So there's a particular incident that happened in a web novel that describes perfectly their relationship between Veldora, his sisters, and Rimuru. But before I get to that, there are a few things you need to know. The thing you need to know is a little bit about the Empire. The Empire is a conquering nation. Remember back when Veldora was eaten by Rimuru, he disappeared and everybody in the world sensed it. And everybody was worried about it because they was afraid that the Eastern Empire would come over to evade. The first thing you need to realize. Next thing you need to realize is a little bit about Rimuru's army. His armies are broken up into different categories. I'm just going to name a few of them that you need to know. One of them is the green number, which consists of his goblins. Yellow numbers are orcs. And lastly, his black numbers, his demons. This is his most powerful group, which has hundreds of demons and 7 demon dukes, which are equal to the level of a true demon lord. Alright, so let's get to the story. Just keep in mind that this is not the final battle. This is probably one of my favorite fights though. So it starts off with Guy Crimson and Ice Dragon going to Tempest for a particular reason. Veldora senses his sister coming, so he ups and takes off and runs out of Tempest. And when he ran right into the Eastern Empire invading army, which, as I already explained earlier, consists of multiple people there with Demon Lord levels, and one of Veldora's older sisters, Scorched Dragon Valgara. Even though this is only a fraction of the Eastern Empire army, it is his strongest part of his army. Most people in this army has ultimate skills, which is the highest skill level you can get. And you're talking about thousands of people on these ships. This fight is being held over water. So when Rimuru noticed it, he decided to watch this fight with Xion and Diablo on his surveillance system. When Veldora reached the invading army, the Emperor sent out Scorched Dragon to fight. Now while Veldora was fighting his sister, one of the Empire's elites shot Veldora with a necrosis bullet. I'm not going to get too deep into this bullet, but this bullet was allowed to take over Veldora's body, but not his mind. And it would have taken over his mind too. However, Veldora cut his connection with Rimuru because he was afraid that it would affect Rimuru as well. Rimuru felt disconnected instantly. Now man, let me tell you something. You do not understand. You do not understand how pissed Rimuru can get. Veldora is like a brother to him. His best friend. They are extremely close. When they took Veldora away from him, emotionally, physically, spiritually, and magically, Rimuru got pissed. I'm talking about Gohan Naruto level of anger. Xion and Diablo is top 5 as far as power rankings in Tempest. And as they was trying to hold Rimuru back from going over there, he blew them away as though they was like flies. Rimuru instantly teleported to where Veldora was. Now, at this point, the Emperor was thinking that this game was over. He thought he can take over the world because he has 2 of the 3 true dragons on his side. Veldora was out of the picture because he gave most of his power to Milanava, his daughter. So at this point, the army was celebrating. And then Rimuru appeared, teleported there alone by himself. The Emperor was not worried at all. In fact, he was already celebrating his mind that he will win this ongoing war with Guy Crimson. However, there were several people that were worried about Rimuru. Only people that were really worried about him were Scorched Dragon, several of the commanders on the Empire side. Well, Rimuru instantly destroyed a few of their ships to provoke them into a fight. Everybody but the people that was worried about him just tried to attack Rimuru. Rimuru did not only tank all these attacks, he ignored them, and then he cast his next spell. Come forth, my demons. He opened up the teleport gate large enough to call forth his black numbers, hundreds of demons to his side. He gave them orders. You are allowed to rampage. Do not let the fuck faces interfere with me. I will take care of the two true dragons. I am not going to get into the carnage that these demons unleashed on the Eastern Empire. That's a story you guys are going to have to enjoy when it finally comes out, especially on anime. I cannot wait to see this on anime. So, Rimuru versus the two true dragons. Raphael managed to seal the Scorched Dragon for a few minutes. And within that time, Rimuru managed to absorb Veldora's body. When Scorched Dragon seen this, her little brother get eaten right in front of her face. Man, she was pissed. She cared about her little brother, and it tore her apart to see that happen to her. When she broke free of Raphael's seal, Rimuru ate her too. Pretty much, Rimuru used gluttony to eat his way through this whole fight. Any attack that can get through his barrier or he couldn't tank, he ate it. Let's not get the wrong idea. When Rimuru ate Veldora, Veldora went right into Rimuru's stomach alive. And he was talking to Rimuru, in fact, while he was fighting his body, telepathically. And when Rimuru ate him, he was still talking to him. In fact, Rimuru could have instantly released him after he ate him. Once Rimuru ate him, Raphael was able to get Veldora back to his original state. However, because Veldora did not want to face his sister, after he caused all this trouble, he made an excuse not to come out. And it almost made it seem like Veldora was eaten and gone forever by Rimuru. But something good happened after that too. Veldora can turn into a sword. It's called the Veldora sword. This sword has all of Veldora power in it that can be adjusted through Veldora or Rimuru. Do you not understand what that means? Outside of Star King Dragon Veldonava, who lost most of his power due to Melon, Veldora has the most raw power out of anybody in this whole series. When Rimuru swiped at Scorched Dragon while they was fighting, he cut the skies, he cut down a few of the Empire ships that was protected by multi-layer barriers, and he cut the sea. And after he cut the sea, because of the intense energy, the sea did not close back up after he cut it. It was just sparkling with that energy. Rimuru was like, dude, what the hell? That's way too much power. Sorry about that. I put a little bit too much into it, said Veldora. This battle tells a lot about Veldora's relationship with his sisters, and especially Rimuru. I'm not going to tell you what happened after this. If you do, I can go ahead and explain it in another video, but this video is getting way too long. Alright, as I said earlier, I can do a top whatever video you guys want. Just put down in the comments whether you want a top 10, top 5, top 15. I don't think I can do no more than 15. Please be mindful. These 10, 15 minute videos, they take hours to make. And I do have a full-time job. So it takes me a little time to make these. If you like these videos, please like, comment, and subscribe. I really do enjoy talking to you guys on the comments. That's it. Deuces.